This time we're going first, and our hand is incredibly awful, so we're going to mulligan it. And this one's okay. The 6-drop, 3-drop, no mountains, can't play anything hand didn't seem very good. Bottom this one. Certainly do not need more lands. Okay. This is looking good. If we can hit a New Horizons, it's an incredible hand, because then we just go Snapping Sailback into Suncrowned. That is a bit of a problem. I'll leave back the Raptor Hatchling. They do have to pay 4 if they want to send it here. And then they have to pay 4 again to send it again, or they just Territorial Hammerskull and we can't do anything. I am going to get a Sailback in a turn or two, which should be really good. Stormfleet Arsonist does a decent amount too. Just a nice big body. So we're going to try and pass really fast here, so it's like, oh, well, we got nothing. We really want to sell that we're not playing something like a Snapping Sailback to get them. Please let this work. If we get to eat this, and there's no tricks, they could have a Vampire Zeal. There's no way to block around that, though. So I'm going to try and get this. Skullduggery. That'll also do it. All right. Attack, get a Stormfleet. Try and stabilize here. I want to get the raid off. And then hopefully we want to get another land and just Suncrown Hunters, and we can sit back on that. I guess Wily Goblin, Rummaging Goblin might have been the better choice this turn. That way we could make sure that we're playing a Suncrown Hunters. And then we could have left back the Hatchling. Made it really unappealing for our opponent to do any attacks. Because we're just getting hammered. Goblin, Goblin. Opponent still has 5 cards in hand. Not what I want to see. I might want to Buccaneers here, actually. I've got a really good chance of hitting a land anyways. It blocks a lot better. Let's do this. It's a riskier thing to do, but we're in trouble. We need to do risky things. Thrash of Raptors. That's still a good blocker, so I'm going to keep it on top. And then we're going to pass and hopefully stabilize. What does our opponent have at end of turn? Vanquish the Weak. Sure. Skullduggery. Definitely feels like a Skullduggery. Skullduggery, but they're trying to get the Stormfleet somehow. Ooh, pass the turn is good. That's what I like to see. I like the do nothing past the turn plan. Ugh, their own Vanquisher's banner. None of their cards, though, actually match up right now, so I don't know what they'll say. Vampire. Alright. Fair enough. Suncrown Hunters and a Rummaging Goblin can come down. We're just going to Sun Crown, though. I could start attacking back with this Thrash. Donto Vanguard is very scary, and a lot scarier now with the banner. I need to put some pressure back on them. Let's get in with the Thrash. They can block with a Donto, but they have to pay 4 life to actually keep it around. No trading. We've got to be aggressive back. This is where the Trove of Treasure would be really good against them. Ew. Thankfully, that doesn't give toughness. Because if the Adonto gets in, we still just block with the Raptor Hatchling, Wily Goblin. Get a 3-3 and then swing back. I want to keep up the pressure. We can't let them sit on this Vanquisher's banner and just beat us to death, so. If I attack with all of these. That is 14 damage. They have to block something. Suncrowned Hunters is still going to do damage. They trade like Anointed Deacon for Suncrowned. I kind of like this. I'm going to have a lot of blockers on the backswing. They're chump blockers, but they are blockers. And I need to start putting a lot of pressure on them. Let's get rid of the Hammer Skull. Vanquisher's annoying, but Hammer Skull's scary. Honestly, don't mind if I hit a land here. Thanks to Rummaging Goblin. We can just chump block the Adonto Vanguard with the Ixalan's Diviner. Vanquish the Weak. Paladin of the Bloodstained. That banner is getting them a ton of value, which is why I needed to end this game quick. Yeah, Skittering Heartstopper is a problem, too. Uh-oh. So how do I stop this now? Good question. This is why I started getting really aggressive, because we need to stop this from happening. Not doing a good job of it. Vanquisher's banner is taking over the game now that it's stalled. And hope they run out of vampires. Hit a plains. Yeah, they're 4 cards deeper in their deck than us. They've been drawing a ton of cards. Rummaging Goblin helps us a little bit, but we are getting plowed over here very quickly. I maybe could have attacked a little bit earlier than I did, but their board position was very scary. Attack with the 4-3. I think I'm willing to block the 4-2. Let's rummage first. I maybe should have rummaged before even blocking. Pounce is a thing. Need them to tap out a black from the Heartstopper. Repeating Barrage. Hello. That's a card that I need. So I could just shoot the Heartstopper right now. Attack in with Suncrowned Hunter. Then when they go to like double block, I can get them. I can't pounce on much though. Pounce isn't going to work so well. I do like Repeating Barrage though. Kind of tempted to use it on the Adonto Vanguard. Because if we use it there, they might keep it alive. If they do that, then we just automatically win because of the pounce. Maybe this is a time to get them to make a mistake. Costly Plunder. Alright. Now's the time to pounce then, I think. Since they don't have the mana up for the Skittering Heartstopper. Repeating Barrage being able to go at players is going to be very helpful here too. For pretty obvious reasons. Uh-oh. Ixalan's Binding. It looked like they were tapping a lot more mana than that. That's still a big uh-oh though. Not at all what I was hoping for. I'm not main decking the Crushing Canopy, so I can't get it that way. Attacking the Lifelinker. And the 3-3. Well, I'm going to double block, and I think chump there. I'll get a 3-3 out of it anyways, so still got something for the Dire Fleet. Vanquish. No, Ruthless Knave. That is also pretty good. I need something better than this. Technically correct, but not exactly what I wanted. But better than a land. Is better than a land. Attack in with everything. Ooh, that's a good sign. I like no attacks. I really like no attacks. Dreadmaw is good. We might be able to hold down the fort. Speaking of fort, where's the Conquerors? I really like that thing about now. Where's our Vanquisher's banner? Where's our Conqueror stronghold? Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Well, they are chaining things together beautifully. Their banner is working perfectly. Our banner is not showing up. Nor any of our other cards that I really, really need. All of the big cards have left the building. So they take any damage. I can't quite win. So the dinosaur gets in. Leave back the Dreadmaw. How do we live? We can probably lightning strike this. So this deals 3. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we attack here. They have to block. So they block with Dire Fleet. No, because that's Trample. Trample is important right now. Maybe there's the Dreadmaw gets in. How do they block that's particularly bad for us? Sunrise Seeker, Ruthless Knave is probably the best block they can make. If those trade, we deal them a damage. Buy back the Repeating Barrage. They have Deadeye Tormentor, Dire Fleet, Mauvrin, and Skymarch, which is scary. Scary, scary, scary. But I can block Mauvrin, block Dire Fleet. Take 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing's not attacking the token that it makes. And I do have the Lightning Strike. If I attack with both, that might just be best. If I attack with both, do I leave myself dead on the backswing? They go block, block. This gets block, block. As like their best options. Even then I Lightning Strike one. If they don't, they just take, they block here, for example, take 2. But then that's 3. We can shoot them over and they're still not dead on the backswing. I'm going to attack with both. This is such a tough turn. I think that being really aggressive here, though, is the best way to make them have make a mistake. And they have to block with a lot, so there's ways for us to blow them out with the Lightning Strike. Shoot Mauvrin. Kill Knave and Skymarch Bloodletter. Let these trade. Come on. I have to take the 3 from the Mauvrin. Yeah. This is the best way to do it. And we let the damage go on first. The Ruthless Knave dies. And they can't sacrifice anything for value. Then we shoot Mauvrin, because we can't deal with that very well. And I get back the Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty. And start barraging. Whew. What a game. Uh-oh. Ugh. And they draw a card. That is a really good hit. It's a problem. I can't even shoot it down with the Repeating Barrage. Yep, take my lumps. And they have more. And Emissary of Sunrise. Into Treasure Map. Wow. Put that into the grave. Not what I wanted to see. Well, I don't have any way to deal them damage to the face because Lightning Strike's gone. Give me something incredible. That will not do it. Man, where is our Conqueror's Galleon or our Vanquisher's Banner? There it is. I really want to play with this card. I want to see what it'll do. Haven't gotten it yet. Our own banner would have been really nice. So they do have a Skymarch Bloodletter, and they have the Ixalan's Binding. So maybe a Crushing Canopy is okay. I like to crash the ramparts against all their little creatures. Dual Shot seems decent, but not incredible. I'm going to send it back as is. Okay, this is a keeper. I have the Rummaging Goblin to hopefully keep digging. This is certainly not the best hand, but we've got some spells and some lands, and hopefully I can hit some good cards in a row here and actually get something going. As is, little tough. I really need that Conqueror's Galleon, though. I want to have some fun. We need to sail the seas and inhabit their shores with dinos. What are we doing if we're not conquering with dinos? Oof. Turn 2 treasure map. Uh-oh. Turn 3, sorry. Still. That is early. Getting a land so we could Stormfleet Arsonist would be nice. We don't want to let our opponent get this amount of value. We saw what happened last time when they got something like Vanquisher's Banner. Boy, I'd sure love to be able to do the same back to them. Let me just say, getting like land into Vanquisher's Banner would be real cool about now. Alright, there's land. Making them sacrifice is nice. It's more the 4/4 though. Too bad they had the binding. I like that we can crash and pounce. I feel like we don't want them to have the Ruthless Knave, so let's get rid of that. I'm gonna scry. I could have actually waited until they scryed first. They bottomed the card. First time they put it on top. Flip for treasure. Yikes. Get to ramp. get to draw a bunch of cards. Do a lot of ramp, really. This is all bad news. I kind of want to pounce here. It forces them to pay 4 life or lose it. Nice. And then I can crash over it, which is just a ton of damage again. I like that. Costly plunder. Could crash. I might just want to Trove or Brazen Buccaneers. I think I like the Buccaneers. That is unfortunate, though, because we could have attacked in with that, too. I just feel like Crash has a lot of value for us. New Horizons. I don't really need that, so toss that away. Ugh. I'm not doing a lot of dinosaur things this time. This time we're doing a lot more searching for booty. Which is good, because our opponent has a lot of it. Hit Skullduggery. Alright, we definitely want to remember Skullduggery. Something good? Not so much. Well, there's a very obvious block here. And there's an obvious reaction from us. And we just gotta hope that they don't have anything. Uh-oh. Okay, so they're just gonna trade. I mean, that's not good for us, but it could be worse. We'll keep the land in hand so we can rummage still. Don't have a lot left. We're almost at 10 lands. Something like Repeating Barrage would be real spicy about now. Trovum Temptation also stops them from being able to block, which is good. Lightning Strike. Hello. Aha! Well, if they don't have anything, this just kills them. Barrage. Hit for 4, please. Please, 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 please. And gotcha. Strike them down. Yes. All right. Whew. Oh, that was a game. We had to really force through there. And I'm pretty good just leaving it the same. Wish this hit artifacts. They've got a lot of good artifacts. I don't want to demolish, though. I don't think so. It's kind of interesting against, like, Treasure Map. It does hit the Treasure Cove or whatever it flips into as well. I don't think it's good enough, though. This is a keep. I'm hoping that we can hit a mountain so I can New Horizons onto something that matters. Oh my goodness. Alright, Raptor Hatchling into New Horizons is the perfect curve. Treasure Map again. Ugh. Stop that. This time we've got our dinos, though. We've got some big critters on their upkeep, so that means that they don't have anything that they're doing this turn, which is really good news for us, because we are doing things. And they put the card on the bottom. Treasure Map again. Bottom again. Nice. That forces them to have to heart stop this, and we get a Storm Fleet now. Better and better. So they're not doing anything super tricky. And I mean, they could have Vampire Zeal. Still get a 3/3 out of it. By the way, Pounce there would have been a blowout. Because we could have responded to the Heartstopper and then just kept our 2/2 and had a 3/3. Okay, this time they're not doing it on upkeep because they need to start stopping us. Oh, no? Okay. They're just hoping to draw something good and actually use it. Okay. No, because they... Huh. Why didn't they do it on upkeep? That is actually really weird. Because, right, it flips into Treasure Cove now. They certainly could have done that. They would have had a ton of mana. Huh. Well, they kept the card on top this time. Anointed Deacon? 5 mana suggests that, based on what they've done. Blue. Do they need blue? Vanquisher's Banner. Uh-oh. Well, let's deal a lot of damage very quickly, because we're going to need it. I am hitting for 7. What the? It just skipped my turn. It just... What? That is awkward. I pressed F2 and it just skipped my turn. Well, isn't that fun? So instead of attacking with Colossal Dreadmaw here, I'm doing nothing? That seems bad. Wow. That's very unfortunate. Keep a land because we do have the Rummaging Goblin. Maybe we can hit our banner? Maybe that Galleon? We still haven't hit banner or Galleon pretty much ever. And wow, that turn skip was brutal. I hit F2, my hand's nowhere near F6, which is awkward and confusing. I did hit F2 twice. Maybe it counted it 3 times because I hit it really fast. I don't know. I have a lot of stops, so I generally don't skip through things that way. It's certainly frustrating. There's the Galleon. Sadly, it's actually not able to really get through now. We drew it. It finally doesn't really do anything. I mean, it does block forever. It's absolutely massive in that regard. I guess Buccaneers, because we want to try and... No, I can do Galleon and Buccaneers next turn, so we should just Sun Crowned. If I had played the land, well, then we could do this a little differently. As is, Sun Crowned, pass turn. This game went really south on that turn skip. Because we could have tacked in for one extra turn. Having our opponent at 5 seems like it would have been good. As a guess. I'm reaching. I'm not 100% certain. But I think that 5 is less than 11. That's my guess is that it's less than 11. Another Sun Crown Hunters. I'm gonna Buccaneers though. Trove of Temptation. Hello, I like that. The forced attack is really important right now. Vanquish the weak. Got us. I was kind of waiting for a Vanquish. That's a little scary because it suggests that they have another really good removal spell right away. No. They have another Vanquish. I'm waiting for them to attack. Maybe now the Queen's Agent gets in. They could have the Vampire Zeal. Well, I'll force them to use the Vampire Zeal this time. Oh, or just do that. If we hadn't had our turn skip, I would have been able to actually not have anything in hand. And I wouldn't have lost that 5-4. I would have had it in play already. I wonder if that would have been better than losing it. My guess is yes. So, put opponent 5 less health, not lose a 5-4 for nothing. Yeah, seems like those all would have been probably better things to do. Good times. Good times. Now they can just attack the Sky March, so the Treasure Trove's not helping us anymore. Anointed Deacon's already pushing through damage anyways, so we're still stuck trading rather than forcing them to chump attack. I sure wish that we had gotten our Galleon online. I also sure wish we hadn't had that turn skip. Alright, we'll go to the finals. Sometimes you just end up with your turn getting skipped.